Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a Beth Israel rabbi. This coming Shabbat, we read Parshat Tetzaveh. In this Torah portion, God commands through Moses what the Kohanim and the Kohen Gadol, what the priest and the high priest are to wear when they enter first into the Mishkan, into the tabernacle, which is the mobile place of worship for the Israelites while they are wandering in the desert, and then when they are to enter into the Batei Mikdash, into the temples. By wearing the right clothes, the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, and the priests are able to bring God into this world. They're able to make a connection with the divine. As part of these commandments, the Torah tells us that we are not only able to make a connection with God, but we are also to remember what God did for us. That God is the one who brought us up out of the land of Egypt, out of our slavery. The Torah tells us this particular idea not only once in the Parsha, but twice. The Torah is a laconic text. And whenever it seems to be using too many words, the rabbis wonder out loud, why? Why does the Torah repeat an idea when once would have been sufficient? And one of the answers given by a commentary known as the Or Chaim suggests that there is a specific reason for this, for the repetition of the idea that we are to remember that God brought us up out of the land of Egypt, out of slavery, through the wearing of the clothes and through the commandments of this parsha. And that is to remind us that at the moment in which we think that God's presence, that the Shekhinah is no longer with us, at moments of hardship, indeed God is with us. God is not hidden. God is present. There are times in our lives, there are times in our personal life, times in our national life, in our national history, in which it appears that God is not present. Certainly this was the case in the Shoah. Certainly in the time of the Holocaust, so many Jews at that point, ad hayom, until this very day, have asked, where was God? Is God present? Why is God hidden from us at this moment? This is not a new question. This is something that dates back long into history. Of course, one of the most famous cases of this is the story of Purim. In Purim, we actually read a text in which God is not even mentioned. And in fact, the rabbis play with the name of the central character of Purim, that being Esther, and say that this reminds us of the idea of Hester Panim, a hidden face. That is, that God was present in the Purim story, even though God's face was seemingly hidden. And so in our times of challenge, in those most difficult moments, we are reminded as Jews to remember that God is present. Even if we are having a hard time connecting, we are never alone. This year, we are going to celebrate Purim next month, as Purim is celebrated when there are 2 Adars in a leap year, such as this year, in a wonderful fashion. First of all, we're joining together with Beth Tikva, as they are going to be joining us not only for our adult celebration, but also our family celebration as well. So first we are going to begin with a family celebration of Purim that includes something that we've never done before. A on-the-go Megillah reading and Purim spiels for kids intermixed with our Purim celebration and carnival. First we'll have some carnival activities during our Megillah reading, then followed by a continuation of the carnival itself. As always, there will be food for sale so that families will be able to enjoy themselves and be full at the same time. Secondly, we will be celebrating Purim for adults with a wonderful spiel written by Jonathan Berkowitz and Chrissy Menzel, as they've done in the past. And we are so very much looking forward to this spiel, followed by Mariv and dinner, which has been provided complimentary to anyone who comes and has been donated generously by a number of supporters of Beth Israel and Beth Tikva, followed by a full Megillah reading. Please do us a favor, and especially this year for our family program and RSVP, so that we will know exactly how many people to order food for, and also, especially for our family program, so we'll be able to create groups so that we'll be able to go around our ballroom, celebrating Purim, reading Megillah, seeing a wonderful spiel, and having a fabulous time. Shabbat Shalom, and an early Chag Sameach.